You never forget the name of the kid who bullied you. My descent into that particular hell began with a kid named Donny, who tormented me every single day of my life during grades 5 and 6. And although I put a lot of miles, a lot of years between me and Donny, the things I couldn't leave behind was the sorrow, the guilt, and the shame. Until at the age of 40, I was diagnosed with depression. Because these things were like an abscess on my soul. And my whole world came crashing down. I moved back to my hometown so that I could be closer to my family. And the only job I could get, the only job I could handle, was working as a cook in a homeless shelter. And on my very first day on the job, I walked into the kitchen to see a man bent over the sinks scrubbing pots. And he lifted his arms from the soapy water and he dried his hands on the wet apron. And he turned and he said, "Hi, my name's Donny." And I found myself shaking hands with my childhood tormentor. Now a fully grown adult man, addicted to painkillers and homeless. You know, there's a lot of different ways to think about God. The great creator, the infinite source, the first mother. Maybe you don't believe in God. Maybe you're somewhere in between. But no matter what you think or don't think about God, you have to admit that there seems to be an infinite source of love in the world. And this love seems to spring from the very fabric of the universe. And maybe the difference between good and evil is our ability to embrace and accept that love, or our insistence on pushing it away. And maybe grace is a kind of empowerment that allows us to open our hearts and our minds and our spirits to that love, that we might find health and hope and healing, and that we in turn might radiate that love out in the world around us. Woo! But this is not a poem about love. This is not a poem about God or the universe. This is a poem in which one bullied kid says to another bullied kid,